After having so much fun with the making of our previous videos, we decided that we needed to improve the quality of our videos, and so we spent quite a bit of time taking videos at home, and we were fortunate to have the Turacos or loeries visit. We thought that these few clips turned out reasonably well and much more improved than our last attempts. We decided that to test our newly acquired skills, we'd have to test them in the field, and we could not think of a better way than doing it than spending another day in one of our favorite places, the Kruger National Park.
Morning everyone, it's just going on 5:15 and we are on our way to the Kruger, and today's plan is there is no plan. We're just going in at Malalan and hopefully we're going to come out of Paveni later, and that's about as much as we planned. So we're going to go see. We haven't planned to see anything today. We're just taking whatever gets thrown at us, so this is it. We're going, and
Let's go.
Strap in and have fun.
We did the 70 kilometers from home to Malalang Gate in just under 1 hour, and we arrived with 15 minutes to spare before the gate opened at 6 o'clock. We quickly sorted the formalities and turned east onto the S114, where we were greeted by this awesome sunrise.
We just came across a pack of wild dog, and they seem to be on the hunt. I think they might have had something to eat already, but I think they're looking for more because half of the pack were staying behind while the others were actually running up the road. So yeah, we caught a little bit of photos of them, not so much footage, and then we got some hyena footage, which is was quite a good one. We caught them quite close, and there's also an eagle around here that is busy trying to feed off of them. So everything's looking quite good this morning again.
We headed up north along the S114 when we came along this dwarf mongoose on the road. We stopped to observe it, and as we sat observing it, a few others joined. They gave us enough of a challenge trying to get decent footage. With all the fast movements and quick appearances, our newly acquired skills were put to the test.
So we had breakfast at Afsal and we hired a skottel, and the skottels here at the moment are 50 Rand, but you get 25 Rand back when you take your slip to the shop afterwards, which is quite strange because most of the other picnic spots it's 35 Rand once off for your skottel, so it works differently at Afsal, but still worth it because you don't have to worry about taking your dirty skottel home to go and wash it.
And it always looks so busy when you come in. The parking lot's always full of cars, but once you're inside, there's always plenty of tables available. So don't let that put you off. It's actually very pleasant here.
Yeah, and today it's not hot, it's not cold, it's nice and sunny, so it's great just to be out here in the open again, just to get some fresh air. And yeah, unfortunately we're not alone, but that comes with the territory of picnic spots here in the Kruger. But it's not crowded, and the crowd that is here is actually well behaved. We're just looking up for monkeys every now and again.
So Grant, how's your morning been?
It's been quiet. We didn't see half as many animals as we used to. I think we've been pretty spoilt with all of our trips. We did see one elephant which we didn't stop for. We've seen wild dog, hyena, and a couple of good sightings of giraffe and stuff like that. But yeah, it's been quiet and overcast, so maybe the weather's had something to do with it again. But the highlight of the morning so far has been the breakfast.
Okay, I haven't been thinking of food, but we did have a very special sighting of the monkeys are right here. Some very healthy looking rhino. Unfortunately we don't have footage, but
yeah, they were quite deep in the bush.
We were very happy to see them.
And there were about 4 or 5 of them in that herd, so that's always nice to see. It's encouraging to see that they are around like that.
Yeah, I think we're always fortunate with our sightings, although it hasn't been like fast on the go.
Busy sightings this morning.
We have, yeah, I mean we did see the wild dog and the hyena. And
Yeah,
as Grant said, the sun is out, so I think, yeah, a little more action.
Breakfast in the bag, and we'll be heading off now to go see what else there is around the area.
From Afsal we headed north along the H3 towards Skukuza for one of our favourite spots in the Kruger, Matakayani. Before reaching Matakayani we found some large elephants at the Kwachaspan watering hole, as well as some very comical warthogs.
So we're here on top of Matakayani. The last time we were here it was very windy and blustery and we didn't really get any footage. And it's amazing, you know, just being here. And when people ask about why we want to come to the Kruger National Park or why we do this, I mean, this is it. For as far as the eye can see and the nose can smell, everything's natural. And at times the only thing you hear is natural things. There's no man-made noise, there's no man-made smells, there's no cities or pollution, and so this is something really special. So we were up at Matakayani and we had a bit of lunch up there, and now we're heading back along the H1 towards Pretoria's Corp, and we're going to try and go along the S65, which has been a good road for us so far. We've had experience with lion and with leopard along that road, so just holding thumbs, hoping we're going to see something.
Yeah, it'll be nice to see one of the cats today. We missed a leopard earlier on. It was walking in the back of the bush with a piece of an impala. The klipspringer was a treat to watch. They are very small antelope, but they are extremely agile on the rocks. We did not get to see any of the big cats along the S65 this time, but we saw some oribi and headed back along the S1 towards Skukuza to Lake Panic Bird Hunt. As we drove off into the sunset, the Kruger gave us one last special sighting. The lonesome wild dog, marking his territory and calling his pack, was the final farewell that sent us on our way.